Hi everybody, welcome to Live Blogger. In this tutorial series, we are creating this download button with a countdown timer. So here we can see we have this download button, and if I click on that, we have this text displayed over here which says your download link will appear in this many seconds. And after 5 seconds, we have the download link displayed over here, and you can add the link of your downloadable content over here. Now in the previous video, I showed you how to design it using HTML and CSS. Now in this video, I'll show you how to add the JavaScript to make it work. So let's get started. Right, here we have the source code of our design, and here we have already linked our JavaScript file. So first of all, let's go ahead and reference some of these elements from the HTML into our JavaScript. So we need to reference this heading because we need to change the text, and we also need to reference this download button because we need to add the active class to this download button, and we also need to reference this download info division because we need to add this anchor tag. So let's remove this anchor tag from here, and we will generate it using JavaScript. So let's delete this. Alright, now let's go to our JavaScript file and let's reference those elements. So first of all, let's type const download button equals document.querySelector, and let's type download button container download button, and then let's reference the download heading. So let's type const download heading equals document.querySelector download info s3, and now let's reference the download info division. So let's type const download info equals document.querySelector download info. Alright, now the first thing we will do is we will add an event listener to this download button. So let's type download button dot add event listener, and let's listen for the click event, and let's create an arrow function over here. And here we need to add the active class to the download button. So let's type download button dot class list dot add active. Alright, now let's go back and let's check whether this works. Let's click on this download button, and here we can see we have the download info displayed over here. Now let's also add a smooth transition between these two states. So let's go back to our CSS, and let's go to the download info division. So here let's type transition, and let's set it to all 400 milliseconds is. Now let's go back and let's click on this download button, and here we can see we have this smooth transition. Right, now the next thing we will do is we'll create this timer for 5 seconds. So this number should change from 5 through 0. So let's go back to our JavaScript file. Now here, after adding the active class, let's add a timer. Now before that, let's go ahead and create a variable for that. So let's type let download timer, and we'll also have to store the remaining time. So let's type let remaining time equals 5 by default. Right, now let's type download timer equals set interval, and we will set the interval to 1000 milliseconds, which is 1 second. So this block of code will execute every 1 second. Now here we need to decrement the remaining time. So let's type remaining time minus minus. Right, now we need to display this remaining time inside the heading. So here we are already referencing the heading. So let's type download heading dot inner HTML equals, and here we need to add the text. So let's go back to our HTML and let's copy this text from here, and let's paste it over here. Let's add it inside backticks, and here instead of 5 we need to add the variable remaining time. So let's type $symbol curly braces, and let's type remaining time over here. Right, now let's go back to our browser and let's click on this download button, and here we can see we have this timer which starts from 5 and it's going down to 0. But after 0 it goes back to the negative numbers. So we need to stop this timer after 0. So here let's add an if condition. Let's check whether the remaining time is less than or equal to 0. So let's type remaining time less than equal to 0. And if it is true, we can just clear the interval. So let's type clear interval, and let's add the name of the interval, which is download timer. And we'll also create a function to show the download link. So let's create a function called show download link. I'll just call it over here. We'll just create that in a minute. And here in else, let's add this code right here. So let's copy this from here and let's paste it over here. Right now, let's go back to our browser and let's click on this download button. And we have this timer being displayed over here. And we can see that after 1 second, it doesn't decrease. Now after that, we need to show this text called here is the download link. So let's do that. Let's go back to our if condition. And here we can set the text of the download heading dot inner HTML equals. So we need to type here's the download link. So let's copy this and paste it over here. Alright, now the last thing we need to do is create this show download link function. So let's type const show download link. And here we need to create an anchor tag. So let's type const and let's give it a name of download link equals document dot create element, and we'll create an anchor tag. So let's type a, and in the anchor tag we need to add an href attribute. So let's type download link dot href equals, and you can add the link of your downloadable content over here. I'll just type hash, and in the anchor tag we need to have this text click here. So let's type download link dot inner HTML equals click here. And then lastly, we need to add a class called download link. So let's type download link dot class list dot add download link. And then the last thing we need to do is append this download link to this download info. So let's type download info dot append child, and let's type download link. Right now, let's see whether this works. So let's go back to our website and let's click on this download button, and here we have the timer. And now here we can see after 5 seconds we have the download link displayed over here. Now we need to fix an issue that we have with our code right now. So now if I click on this download button, we have the link displayed once more. So every time we click on the download button, we will have this link created. So we need to stop that from happening. So let's go back to our JavaScript, and here we'll create a boolean variable called link displayed, and by default we will set it to false. And once the link is displayed, we'll set it to true. So here I'll just add an if condition, and here first of all I'll just check whether we don't have the link displayed. So let's type exclamation link displayed. This will check whether the link displayed value is false, and let's add all of this inside the if condition. And here after this if condition, let's type link displayed, and let's set it to true. So now this code will be executed only once. Let's go back to our website and let's test it out. Let's click on this download button, and we have the timer displayed over here. And here we have the link. Now let's click on this download button once again, and we don't have the link created once again. So everything is working alright. So that's basically how you create a download button with a countdown timer using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Alright, so that's it for this video. I will leave the link of the source code in the description. And if you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments below. And if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel to get the latest video updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.